So this is my copper board. So you have to fix your copper board in the work bed using double-sided tape. Okay. Now you have to clean your PCB properly using sandpaper. So in order to ensure proper contact, you have to clean your PCB. Before fixing, you have to clean it properly. So I'm just making a small drop. So I will be using only small area for the circuit. Now the PCB prototyping machine is having control. You can control the machine using this remote as well as from the PC. So here there is a green button. You have to make it on so that the control will be within this remote. Okay. So here you can see that you can move X, Y and Z values. So I'm going to set the origin initially. Now you have to look at the machine and you can set the origin. So here, so this is how you have to set the origin. I am going to select X equal to 0. So you can see that X has become 0 here. Now Y, select Y, now equal to 0. Now Y is also set to 0. You cannot simply make Z equal to 0. That doesn't make any sense. In order to detect the Z equal to 0, that is the copper surface, we are going to make use of these probes. So when you click these two wires together, the drill bit will make a 10 mm movement. You can see it over here. Now the Z is set 10. Okay. So what I am going to do is, I am going to connect the probe to the drill bit. I am going to connect the probe to the drill bit, and another end is kept over the copper board. So I am going to make small Z down movements. So once the Z or once the drill bit touches the surface of the PCB, this will get a continuity and it will make 10 mm movement. So I'm going to make slight movement. So you have to make anti-clockwise movements very slowly, very precisely. You have to make movements with minimum error, otherwise the drill bit get broken. So it has touched the surface and it has made a 10 mm movement. You can see it over the control also. Z is actually 10. Now next step I am going to do is, I am going to check the level for the PCB. The PCB may be having some irregularities, or the bed itself might be inclined. So very important thing is you have to check the level at each and every points where all you are going to engrave, drill or do the cut operation. So the best file, as I told you earlier, which is having all the information, is the engrave file. That's why using the engrave file we have created the auto leveling file. So now let us look into the PC. So I'm going to open, I'm going to load the G code. My extension was tap. I had an all engraved.tap. This was my tap file. I'm just going to click open. Now we have to set X0, Y0, and you know that now your Z is actually at 10 mm. Okay, your Z is actually at 10 mm. You can make it 20 or whatever it is. Now since it is at 10, I'm going to make the same value in the PC also. Here you have to click once, you will get a selection. Just type 10 and click enter, so that the 10 will be saved. Now the machine and the PC has been aligned with the same reference values, X0, Y0 and Z equal to 10. Okay. Now now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start the process. So before starting the process, since it is tap file, always remember this thing, since it is tap file, you can connect the probe over here. If it is a .txt file, your machine head will be running, so you should not connect the probes. Now since it is auto leveling, you can connect. Since it is tap file, you can connect it. I'm going to click cycle start. So whenever I click cycle start, you can see here, sorry, I made a mistake. The control is right now still with the machine. So we have to give, before starting the file, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to load this code again. I'm going to load the code again. I'm going to set x0, y0 and Z is 10. Okay, Z is 10. Now before going to start, you have to change this. The control should be given to the PC. So I have turned this light off. Now the control is actually with the PC. So once you click the cycle start over here, you can see the machine will be moving. So machine has start running the program. So once again I am clicking cycle start. So you can see that the probe will actually make movements of 1 centimeter throughout your PCB and sense all the surfaces. So it is moving, making slow Z down movements. It has moved 1 centimeter to the right. Again the drill bit will go down. It will sense the surface. Again 1 centimeter to the right, and so on. You can see the animation of the same in your PC also. There at the top right corner you can see where the drill bits is actually moving. So here since it's a small PCB, it's almost about to finish. Otherwise it will take time because it has to cover the entire surface of your PC. So that depends upon your circuit. So as a demo I have drawn only a small area. So it's almost about to finish. So once the auto leveling is complete, it will be back to the origin because we have added the commands x00, y00 for this file also. So it's back to the origin. So the origin is actually x00, y00 and Z is 10 as per this. Now it's not 10, it's 20. You can see it in the machine. It's 0, x0, y0 and Z is 20. Okay. Now your Z is actually 20 mm away, but in the control of the machine it will be showing as 10 because we have shifted the control to PC. So the value which is displayed in the PC will be correct right now. Now let us start the engraving process. So we have to click file, load G code. So in order to perform engraving, what you want is the text file. So I'm going to select engrave.txt file, click open. Now you can click cycle start to start the process, but do remember one thing: whenever you are loading a text file, you can see over here it's a text file, you should not connect the probe to the bits because it will be actually going to rotate. Your drill bit head will be rotating at a higher speed. So let's start the operation. Once again you have to ensure that the control is with the PC itself. So it's at the position x0, y0 and Z is 20. So here also you can see that 0, 0, 20 and you can start the process. I'm just going to click cycle start. So here the engraving process is going to start.